ॐ भूर्भुवस्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात्. Namaste, all of you. This today's topic, as the chanting depicts, is about sunlight and the power that sun gives to us as food. It comes third in the list. Ether, the topmost, the most sukshma, then air, which can be felt, and then sun, which can also be seen. And there is Gayatri Mantra. Our ancestors were so knowledgeable that they knew how powerful Gayatri Mantra was, and they chanted this as Pratah Sandhya Vandanam, Madhyanikam, and Sayam Sandhya Vandanam. Our ancestors knew how powerful it was and was full of praises for the sun. It was believed at one point of time it is because of the chanting, that is why sun shines with so much of power every day. Also, we have Surya Namaskar, which is a kind of a submitting yourself or praying to the sun. And Surya Namaskar is so intelligently formulated that the pranayam and the physical workout both happen alternatively, and it's the perfect type of pranayam that we teach during our curriculum. That is, there is a point when we are standing still without anything in our lungs, then we breathe in, then we hold with our lungs full of air, and then we exhale out slowly, and again we hold. We have the positions of the Surya Namaskar is formed in such a manner that all the four steps happen: holding with an shunyaka, then breathing in, and then holding with the lungs full of air, then breathing out slowly, and again hold the shunyaka position. So this is how our ancestors were so intelligent. And there is a beautiful story of Karna and Rama, both praising and glorifying the sun. Karna was the sun god's son, and everyone knew him as Mahavir, and everyone knew him as Mahadani. So he was so he never deterred from doing dan punya, and he never sent anyone back, even after however big the crisis might have been, or however big however important it might have been for himself. Like when he was asked for the kavacha and kundala, without a single hesitation he gave it away. And yet he was so valorous, he was so powerful in his own way, that no one was able to defeat him or to kill him. So finally Sri Krishna had to ask him about ask him to donate all of his punya karma, and due to which, even that, without a single second's hesitation, Karna gave it away. And that was why it became easy for them to kill Karna. So that is a kind of power that sun's son exuberated. So we can imagine what the power that sun has. And similarly, the story with Ram. Ram was absolutely not able to defeat Ravan after so many days and so many weeks of war, and he was getting quite upset about it. At that time, Agastya Muni advised him to go to do 9 days of fasting. Can you imagine? fasting was what was prescribed to him by Agastya Muni, and he asked Ram to chant this mantra, Aditya Hridayam, full of praises of the sun god. And on the 10th day, that is why the Navaratri, after the 9 days of fasting, 10th day, the war happened. And those good old days, Ravan was also a nice man, that he waited for Ram to to be all ready for the war. And on the 10th day, after 9 days of fasting, and after the Aditya Hridayam, chanting of Aditya Hridayam, he was able to, Ram was able to kill Ravana. So this is how the power of sun was depicted in our spiritual texts. Now, the more we expose ourselves to the sun, the more healthier bones and healthier blood we get. Even if you watch the leaves that are kept outside to the sun exposure, they are greener under the sun. Once if we bring them back inside our rooms, they may survive, but the greenness of the leaves start becoming a little dull, and sometimes if it's not been exposed at all, they may become quite pale. Even otherwise, the greener the leaves are, we know they are healthier for us. Because, and similarly, even when we expose ourselves to the sun, our blood health improves. And same thing with the bone health. The more we expose ourselves to the sun, direct sunlight. Sun's light is important, not sun's heat. The more we expose ourselves to sunlight, our bone health becomes very strong. And there is a lot of calcium and vitamin D that along with the phosphorus and oxygen, that create calcium phosphate, which is the bone chemistry, and it helps in stronger bones. There are so many people I have seen. My own mother, she, even at the age of 82, 83, 84, she left her body at 84. She has fallen so many times, but in spite of it, she's never had a bone fracture. People who don't expose themselves to sunlight, they end up losing their bone chemistry, their bone strength, and the slightest of fall or slightest of slip, they end up having fractures or hairline fractures. So the more we expose ourselves to the sun, our bone becomes stronger and stronger. And sun gazing makes us so happy. Sun gazing is so good for the eyes. It releases happy hormones, dopamine, oxytocin, serotonin, endorphin. All these are exposed. All these are created in our body with sun exposure and sun gazing. Sun exposure also improves our skin health. Our complexion improves. Many people think, oh, I'll become dark. Now the Westerners are jealous of us that we Indians have such lovely complexion. So why do we want to become like them, pale skinned? Fine, they are good the way they are, but then we need to understand, when we expose our skins, our skin gets a very beautiful texture. And we should not apply anything on our face. For there are sometimes people who are a little wheatish or dark skinned. They want to become fair, and they apply cream and they apply powder. It's not good for us. Sunlight is food. We can't eat powder and chemicals or creams that we apply on our skin. So why do we apply, since if we can't eat them, why do we apply them on our skin? Our skin is a breathing apparatus. Our skin also, food, whatever we apply on the skin also gets absorbed in our skin. So why do we apply all these creams? We shouldn't be doing all that. Exposing ourselves to sun directly is sufficient enough. and this helps our skin to create enzymes which are actually good for us. And the skin is also called the third kidney. uh, Exposing ourselves to the sun helps our kidneys health improve. There are so many such cases where doctors had told dialysis is required, but by just giving them the, allowing them to expose, or telling them to expose themselves to sunlight directly or indirectly as per the situation of the patient, and for many for a long duration of time, with a certain pattern that we follow, and with a proper diet, and all the other things has to be incorporated, we have helped so many patients not go through dialysis, or even if they have started dialysis, within a couple of months, if they have come to us, they have been successfully taken off dialysis. So the skin is also works as a third kidney when our own kidney gets a little compromised. So that is the power of sun. And um, as we know, as we've seen, the sun is the third element in the subtle food, and it creates the different enzymes are made just by exposing our cells to the sun. There was once a pregnant lady. This is a beautiful story that Guruji usually tells. A pregnant lady had gone to the doctor, and she was a ISKCON Hare Krishna Hare Rama devotee. And the doctor said, "Oh, your B12 is so less. You have to eat meat. You can't expect to have healthy pregnancy and delivery if you don't eat meat." But she said, "But doctor, I'm a ISKCON devotee. I'm a Sri Krishna devotee. I can't eat meat, and I will never eat meat." Then the doctor said, "Who is the doctor? I'm the doctor, or you're the doctor? I'm telling you, you have to eat meat, otherwise, you can't improve your B12. And you need to have better B12 if you want to have a healthy baby and healthy pregnancy and delivery. So you don't have to teach me what you need to do. Just listen to me." This lady, she was devastated. So she didn't know what to do. Then she came to our she came to Guruji, our Arun Sharma Guruji, and spoke to him, and he suggested to her to go on a coconut water and sun gazing, coconut water diet and sun exposure. So she did this, and voila, within the next 1 week, her B12 and everything were back in place, and she was completely cured. So she went back to the same doctor, and the doctor asked her, "Oh, wow, so you ate non-veg, right? You ate meat." Then she said, "No, I did not eat meat." Then the doctor asked, "Oh, then how did you do it?" Then she said, "Who was the doctor? You are the doctor, I am the doctor. So since you are the doctor, you know better than me, right? So now figure out how I got my B12 without eating non-vegetarian food." And then she also asked, "You said that I should be eating non-vegetarian food. What do you suggest? Can I eat the meat of dog, cat, fox, or any other non-vegetarian animals?" The doctor said, "No, no, 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 no. You shouldn't be eating all those. They are non-vegetarian animals. You should eat only vegetarian animals." Then this lady tells her again, "Oh, so you just told me vegetarian food cannot give me B12, right? So how come the vegetarian animals have B12 in them?" The doctor was a little bewildered, and she just left the room without telling anything back to him. And see, this is the power of eating vegetarian, eating right, without, and you can uh, uh, bring back your B12 even without eating non-vegetarian food. And okay, and sun gazing, it's really very good for the suns. I myself had an experience. There was a time just during my menopause days, I was seeing everything double, especially during the night. And believe me, I loved driving. And you know how risky it is to drive. When I see everything, especially in the night time, everything seems to be double. So um, I for a few days I avoided driving the car. I used to make different bahanas, different excuses for not driving, and I never told anyone in my family. And all I did was proper good sun gazing. I did it within a matter of 15 days. My eyesight, my complete pure good eyesight was back. And there are so many such cases where people have been able to come off specs. I myself have come off my specs. I had got my first specs when I was in 7th standard, and I'm myself out of specs, completely out of specs now. Even for reading tiny alphabets, I can easily read them without any spectacles. So it's all we have to do is sun gazing. Sun gazing should always end with palming. That's a different topic. I will explain to you how to do sun gazing and palming at a different time. And we need to look at the sun till the sun looks